Believe me, I'm keeping it short. First, thanks Pastor Landry and Antoine for your words, and also Antoine for really helping put this barbecue together to acknowledge our first responders, our public safety. I just want to say, I know we're also here to recognize sacrifice of public safety in thinking about 9/11, right? So just maybe a moment of silence from 9/11 to think about all those who lost their lives. Thanks. I just wanted to say on behalf of Contra Costa County and the 1.2 million residents who live here, I want to thank police and fire, first responders for your work every day. We saw, I know during the pandemic, a lot of the demands also that were placed on first responders. Antoine talked about the role in emergency medical, first responders and taking folks to a hospital or medical care. I just want to say I realize personally how important that is. Talking to the firefighters, the police play a role as well, but I want to say something about the firefighters and emergency medical. Back in 1987, my father, who was living at the time, I grew up in Richmond, near Barrett and San Pablo, was out walking his dog on a Sunday morning. And he suffered cardiac arrest, was revived, but was brain dead and died 10 days later at Doctor's Hospital. The classic case of a situation where we know when somebody is revived soon enough that their chances of living greatly go up because they don't suffer brain damage. And since that day, I've worked and thought a lot about how to support first responders and emergency medical to get people, to get professional help to people so that they can live. And I know you all play that role also as firefighters, those of you who are EMTs, and the supportive firefighters on the crew and police who go as well. And that's why we work to increase emergency medical services, and I support whatever can be done in Richmond to improve your ability to respond faster, to get to people. That is so important for police and fire, that role. And I know you save lives every day. I remember when a Richmond firefighter showed up, my mother who had cancer and also had diabetes, showed up. She lived at the Marina in Richmond, this is over 20 years ago, and helped her when she was suffering from a diabetic kind of condition. So I know the role you play, I know how important it is, and the personal stories, I think, tell it more than anything. And so I just wanted to honor all of you for what you do and support the importance of having more first response quicker, so that people can be made safe for both police and fire and emergency medical. So thanks for your service, thanks for what you do every day. Thanks for again for the community opening their arms to you. Folks in Richmond, I hear this story every day. Know the important role you play and appreciate it. And I just wanted to say that here. Thank you.